Welcome, everybody, to The World is a Mess. I just want to steampunk it. This is episode 52, January 20th, 2022. And I'm your host, Steampunk Star Raisin, and I'm here in North Hollywood, California. And I'm here with my co-host, Daniel Bernazon from Bellwood, Ontario, Canada.
Issues to resolve these problems.
Oh, sorry about that. Hi, guys. What's up?
So, what was that voice?
Oh, it's that Windows Tune-Up Pro thing.
Oh, you need to uninstall that. You should go to your control panel, go to programs, click on install. It sounds like a scammy program. So what's on your mind, Daniel? What's on your mind today, this January 20th, 2022?
Yeah. So today is Thursday, January 20th, 2022. And yesterday I found out. Actually, no, today I think that Vladimir Putin is invading the Ukraine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look that up. Ukraine invasion. I'm going to share this news article. I don't think they've invaded yet. It just says that Biden predicts that they will invade. Let me share screen. Share. Can you see that?
Hold on. Yeah.
Biden predicts Putin will order Ukraine invasion, but will regret having done it. I know that Ukraine is technically a part of NATO, and the United States has spent money in training to train Ukrainian troops, but Ukrainian troops hadn't done that well because they lost the Crimea a few years ago, and they didn't put up much resistance to Russia. Russia pretty much, under Putin wants to retake Ukraine. Ukraine used to be part of Russia up until 1991. I don't think it's worth starting World War III over. Let me go to live news like CNN. CNN. Live and breaking news. Go to World News. I don't think they've started invading Russia or Ukraine yet. If Russia had actually sent Russian troops, it would be headline news. But I mean, it's a possibility. For years, there's been a civil war in eastern Ukraine, and the Russian army has been providing arms and logistics to Ukrainian rebels who want to succeed from Ukraine. So I don't think it would result in World War III, but who knows? It could result in a war indirect war or proxy war between Russia and the United States, which would be bad, but it would be great for defense contractors, but bad for the rest of America. It's hard to say. But I don't think, because it had previously been occupied as Russian territory, I don't think that it will result in World War III. That's just my gut instinct. What have you heard, Daniel?
Well, I just heard that Putin. I heard everything you told me. Putin is, invading Ukraine, and it may result in World War III. And I think Biden said that if he does that, he'll regret it. His economy will regret it.
Well, they already got sanctions on Russia. United States is already ramping up a new Cold War with Russia and China. Maybe it'll result in World War III. I don't know. I hope not. But humans are foolish enough that maybe it would result in devastation of civilization as we know it. In the future will probably be like Mad Max. I don't know. It's hard to say. Biden is, he's getting up in age, and he is a little bit senile, and I don't really feel that Biden has the gumption. He doesn't even have the gumption to stand up against Trump Republicans. So I seriously doubt that he will do anything that will result in World War III against Biden. I mean, against Putin. I seriously doubt that Biden will start World War III with Putin. I seriously doubt it. Mm-hmm. There might be an indirect proxy war with Russia, just like there had been during the Vietnam War or Korean War, where the United States is providing arms and logistics to Ukrainian army, and Russia is providing arms and logistics to Ukrainian rebels, which is already been going on for years. So it's hard to say. But from what I could tell, looking on internet news, I can't see that, that there's any evidence that they have invaded yet. I mean, it may be just fear mongering with the U.S. State Department. Mm-hmm. Any other thoughts about that situation?
Well, I think they gotta be careful, to avoid anything bad.
Yeah, I mean, Ukraine's not worth going to World War III over. It's just not. So I know Russia has troops in Kazakhstan. So, that's another former Russian territory. So we shall see what happens. The future goes on. Hopefully it doesn't result in World War III, but it could. I don't think the United States could survive a World War III. That's my personal. We could barely survive COVID. Mm-hmm. So that's just my personal opinion. I think Biden is too weak to actually do anything against Putin. And I think that's just as well. And I have no problem with him being weak towards foreign policy towards Putin, because being overly aggressive could start World War III, and it's not worth it. Just like General MacArthur during the Korean War wanted to start World War III by nuking China, which China was an ally of Russia, and it would have resulted in Russia getting involved and possibly nuking the United States. And then it also would have created a nuclear winter. He wanted to drop 30 nukes on Chinese cities because of his own incompetence of managing the U.S. Army. So I don't see it as a concern. I mean, they may take Ukraine. I know Russia's got troops in Kazakhstan. So we shall see. Any other thoughts on that before we move on to another topic?
No.
Okay, and you wanted to talk about Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me take a look.
I always keep
let me
go to China.
Hold on. You see that?
It's loading. Yeah, Spiderman No Way Home. Yeah. Grosses. Yeah.
Yeah, domestically it's made $705,553,496. Internationally, it's made $926,300,000. Worldwide, it's made $1,631,853,496. So, being that it's no longer the number one movie, and it's dropped, like last week, it dropped 39%.
Oh.
So I don't think it's going to make $2 billion. And it's also, China has banned 4 MCU movies already. They banned Eternals. They banned Venom 2. They banned Shang-Chi, and they banned Black Widow. So from what I understand, it's going to be banned. It will not be playing in China. If it played in China, I'm sure it would make over $2 billion. Let's go to all-time gross. Oh, wait. Lifetime grosses. I think that's domestic. Oh, worldwide. I want to select worldwide. My bad. Top lifetime grosses. So, at number one, we still have Avatar at 2,847,000,000. I'm just going to round up to that. And then we have number two, Avengers Endgame at 2,797,000,000. And then number three is Titanic at 2,201,000,000. We have Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens at 2,069,000,000. And then in fifth place, we have Avengers Infinity War at 2,048,000,000. At number six, we have Jurassic World at 1,670,000,000. At number seven, we have The Lion King, the re-released one that's live action, 1,662,000,000. And number eight is Spiderman No Way Home, 1,631,000,000. And then number nine is the first Avengers movie that came out in 2012. That's 1,518,000,000. And then number 10 is Furious 7, the Fast and Furious franchise, 1,515,000,000. So with Spider-Man falling and it's no longer the number one movie, I think last week it fell 39%. I think it'll beat The Lion King. It maybe even beat Jurassic World, but I don't think it's going to beat Avengers Infinity War. But
wait, it won't beat Avengers Infinity War?
No, because Avengers Infinity War made $2 billion. China has banned that movie, from what I understand, from playing. So let's see. Go to the weekend. January 4th through the 16th was last weekend. Oh, okay, yeah. Spider-Man bumped to number 2 from you got the new Scream movie, Scream 5. So last weekend it made 20 million. So I think it'll get up to 1.7 billion, but I don't think it's going to make 2 billion. If it had played in China, yeah, it would have made 2 billion, but I don't think that's going to even beat Avengers Infinity War. I think it beat Avengers Infinity War domestically, but not internationally. Internationally, Avengers Infinity War did better with 2 billion.
Mm-hmm.
But you can thank good old Donald Trump for starting a trade war with China. And, I remember when Trump was president, there were several Chinese executives from Huawei that were arrested. So yeah, we started territorial. United States has started territorial pissings against China and Russia when it's really not necessary.
Mm-hmm. Why do these things happen? I mean, like they're fighting over territory.
Well, it's Chinese business, it's American business executives that have business interests in China, but China has now regained ownership of a lot of those factories that Americans have built, and they're no longer sharing profits with America. It's mainly Trump doesn't like China, and he started the trade war, started a new Cold War with China, arresting, there was some Huawei executives that were arrested in Canada, which the United States had a hand in, and accusations of spying. It was really drummed up by Trump. So that's what created this escalation. So with Spider-Man No Way Home and all the other MCU movies recently being banned, I don't see it making 2 billion. I just don't. We got about 10 minutes left. So any
So,
other observations or thoughts? I'm going to stop.
Let's are you there's more news coming out for Multiverse of Madness on a daily basis. Now they're talking about the multiversal Avengers team that Doctor Strange will assemble.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm just really excited. Yeah, like Doctor Strange is going to be like a Nick Fury like character. He's gonna.
So what's the multiverse Avengers team that Doctor Strange is going to form? Who's going to be on it?
Well, I'm hearing that Eric Bana's Hulk is going to be on there. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, okay, first of all, Tobey Maguire is going to be on there. I mean, this is like allegedly. I think he will be because he was in the filming vicinity of Multiverse of Madness. They're talking about Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider. They're talking about Wesley Snipes' Blade. They're talking about Eric Bana's Hulk. You remember Eric Bana's Hulk, right? Remember the one that looked like Shrek back in 2003?
Yeah. I didn't really care for the movie.
But yeah, could you imagine if they actually show it now? I mean, the special effects now have gone so much better than 2003.
Who knows?
Right?
Who knows?
Did you like that universe? Did you like that universe when you saw it?
No, I didn't.
Like, what didn't you like about it?
I just thought they made the Hulk into like a jolly green giant. You know, I thought it was kind of goofy how he turned into a giant being. It didn't seem like the Hulk to me.
A lot of people say that, like the Hulk doesn't get bigger the angrier he gets. But I'm like,
not that much bigger. I mean, that was kind of goofy. I don't know. I mean, I didn't really care for it. It didn't really speak to me. I just thought the story was kind of weak.
Like, what did you think about the world, the actual world that took place?
I didn't care for it. Like I said, you're asking me the same question, but in a different way.
I know that, but
I didn't care for it.
You know how every Earth has a different feel to it? It's cool. I like that. How do they do that? It's very atmospheric. Every Earth has a different feel.
It depends on the director. You know, you talk about movies. Cool.
You know,
directorial style.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So, What else can we talk about?
See.
Oh, a friend of mine, Johnny Blues. He was a really good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was talking to him. We talked about everything. We talked about anything, like everything we talk about. I talk about with him too. And on April, not April, on late 2019, he disappeared. And we were talking, and I'm like, well, what happened to him? And then they said he got arrested. And I'm like, oh, what happened? Oh, and like, oh, he was arrested for possession of child pornography. And I'm like, oh shit.
Who's Johnny Blues? Is he a
YouTuber?
Johnny
Blues. You can type his name on YouTube. Johnny Blues, SXE Blues.
Okay, I've never heard of him.
He was a really.
Well, how is this relevant to what we're talking about?
I'm just saying because I recently found out. Yeah, he went to jail, and I was waiting for him to come. I was waiting for him to get out, and I found out yesterday, he died of a heart attack in jail last year. And I'm
okay, I don't know Johnny Blues. How did you spell his name?
Johnny JOHNNY Blues, or you can just write in SXE Blues.
Okay, SXE Blues. I don't know. It's not coming up. You'd have to send me a link. But why did you like him if he was?
No, I mean he was he was a good friend of mine. We were talking, me and him, a lot about the same.
Why was he a good friend of yours? He sounds like a
because he was so nice. I mean, he was one of the nicest people I've ever met. And all of a sudden, I find out that he goes to jail.
Okay.
And I'm like, what happened? And he's like, oh, he had child pornography. And I'm like, oh shit, that sucks. And yesterday, he went to jail in 2019. Yesterday, I found out that he's dead. He died in jail. And I'm thinking, oh shit.
So send me a link to his channel. I've never heard of this guy. I can't seem to find it searching for it.
Oh, here we go. 1 second.
So how did you become acquainted with this Johnny Blues?
Oh, we were talking together, and here's a link.
Okay.
I gave it to you on Skype. We were talking about Star Trek and short treks and Picard and all that kind of stuff, and he was a good guy, and just all of a sudden I found out he does this, and I'm like, oh shit, that is so sad.
Yeah, his last video was 2 years ago.
I just wonder what possesses a guy to do this. I mean, he was the nicest guy, and I just like, oh shit.
Some people have dark secrets. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, wow. But anyways, it's really, you would have liked him, Steampunk. I'm pretty sure if you would have talked to him, you would have liked him too. He was a nice guy. He talks about everything we were
probably not if he went to jail for what you said he went to jail for. I don't want anything to do with that.
I wish he didn't do that. But I can't control human behavior. If I did, we wouldn't have this kind of stuff.
But how did you become acquainted to where you were you talking to him on Zoom?
Oh, no, I was talking to him on his channel, if you look at
through comments?
Yeah. And,
okay, so you never did like a Skype or
he didn't
Google
have
Hangouts or anything with him?
Yeah, I was trying to talk to him on Skype and Zoom, but he said he didn't have any of that stuff.
So you just found out yesterday that he had died in jail? Yeah. How did you find out?
I went on his channel. I scrolled down. Actually, no, wait. I got a message from somebody, and the message said, "He's dead, mate." And I'm like, how did this happen? So I went on the video. I scrolled down on the comment section, and Jack was talking about he had a heart attack in jail. There was an obituary on his YouTube channel on the comment section, and I'm thinking, oh my god, he died last year in jail. I didn't even know this, until recently, just yesterday.
He looks like he was obese, but yeah.
Yeah, he was obese, and but I didn't think that he would get a heart attack. I thought he had to be way bigger than that.
I don't know.
Anything can happen, but
you never know with people's, pre-existing health conditions. You just got to try to take every moment the best you can, because you don't know if it's going to be your last.
I know. I'm pretty sure if he didn't go to jail, he would have still been alive by now. I'm pretty sure, because I hear in jail they treat you so badly. It's really crazy.
It's highly possible. I don't know. I know.
I was talking to a friend. I was talking to Jack yesterday.
Don't know enough about that guy. He had 1,700 subscribers. So he was a minor YouTuber, just like myself. I have 1,700 or 1,171 subscribers. So he was slightly more popular than me. He looked like he did a lot of anime videos, but yeah, not really my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
But interesting.
Yeah. It just sucks, man.
Well, you just gotta keep trucking on.
Yeah.
Do the best you can.
But anyways,
what you have.
So, I heard yesterday was your birthday.
2 days ago. Today's January 20th. It was on the 18th.
Oh yeah? Oh, too bad I wasn't there for it. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing at the time, but you know, a lot of times I have a hard time getting a hold of you because you're long distance in Canada, and if you're not on Skype, then I can't send you an invite. And it was mostly we talked about Tinder, and that's how I met my girlfriend, my current girlfriend, was through Tinder. But
yeah, I heard you say that. Like,
well, I
on the
mean,
video.
yeah, it would have been cool if you'd been there. You know, I don't know. Better luck next time.
Yeah, but like, is Tinder like? How do you? So it's you got it on your phone? That is so cool.
Yeah, it's a smart app on your phone. You got to have a smartphone. But anyway, we're out of time. Thank you very much, Daniel, for joining me. This has been your host, Steampunk Star Raisin of AmberStreet.com, of The World is a Mess, and I Just Wanted to Steampunk It, episode 51, January 20th, 2022. And here in North Hollywood, and I'm here with Daniel Bertizan from Bellwood, Ontario, Canada. You have a nice day, and I will see you 25 billion years. I will.
Bye.